Hello. It's Fiona Fernandez live. Just go find myself on Facebook. How is everybody tonight? I am going to be playing. I've been playing already. I've been playing with the new Cheerful Daisies set, which is coming out in the new catalogue. I'm just waiting for my computer to catch up with me. I'm having a bit of fun with this. Right, where am I? Live. Switch to Buy Fee Handcrafts. Have to switch between my profiles now. If you want to shop with me, FionaFernandez.stampinup.net, and shop now. You can find all my links on my blog as well. And if you're shopping in April, there's my host code. If you'd like to use that, would be great. Right, yeah, I'm nearly there. Just got to find it. No, it doesn't want to. Yep, there we go. Okay. Make sure we got sound. Great. Oh, hello, you're here already. Hi, Athena. Hi, Diana. Thank you for coming. Yes, I was just playing with this. So these are stuck to the thing. Photopolymer stamps, which is so great when you want to layer, you know. So I was just playing with this one. I used to paint daisies years ago. First thing I learnt to do when I learnt to paint. So when I just had to get this stamp set. I'm going to try something in a minute and paint with it. And just get the phone off the desk. Turn that off so we don't get interrupted. I wanted to paint with it, but I've got my water painters out, but I haven't got other painters out. I just want to see if we can do a little bit of that. Let me just get another block. So these are the blocks out of the kits that you get. So if you buy a kit with the stamps and an ink spot in it, you'll get a block like this as well. So I just hang on to all of those. Very handy for classes. And when you get other people together. Let's get a few things off the desk. Got a bit messy here. I've got all sorts of things out to play with. Thought we'd do some Mother's Day cards because it's Mother's Day soon. I'm just going to put a bit of ink on there. I'm just not sure how this will go. I haven't used the white ink a real lot, so I'll get a fair bit of it on that block there. I might just close that. So that's the white, Whisper White it's called, and it comes with a, when you buy this, you get the ink pad that's not got any ink in it, and you get the re-inker with it, so you have to ink it up when you get it. Just going to try adding a little bit of, so this is one of the water painter brushes. It comes with a set of 3. This one, this size is a little tiny one, and then you've got a medium size as well. Actually, we might not use that big one. It looks a bit too big. What I want, just always make sure your brush is sort of in towards the center when you're putting it back in the lid. So I think I've damaged one of mine. I'm not sure if, oh no, it was another brush I was thinking of. See how they're into the center? And you can just wash them out. You can squeeze the water through them. See, I've been using blue on that, but it should be fine. Just squeeze them where it says the word push. And it squeezes a bit of water out into the brush. And get it out. There it is, see? Let's get a bit of a drop to make it, I don't want it too wet. Just want to try something. Actually, I should try it on a piece of, let's try it on a piece of this first. Just want to try it. I used to paint daisies, and I thought I could perhaps colour in the daisies with the brush. Oh look, we can paint them. Ooh. Yes. So these two here I've actually clear embossed. I stamped with a bit of white and then I clear embossed, and then this one here I've actually stamped again with this stamp that you go over the top. So if you have a look at those, and there's layered dies and everything in here. So there's this one here, so it's solid in the outline. I just wanted to try a bit of this to get a bit of extra white on there. Might make something else as well, I think. Has anyone else been playing with daisy stamps? Hi Dimity, welcome. Just having a little paint here. Paint with my water painter. Put a bit of extra white on. Sort of just going where it was already. Just get a little bit more, probably not too much in the middle there. Now I don't want to cover all these up, do I? This is the trouble when you do artwork like this. To put a sentiment on, where am I going to put the sentiment? Because I don't want to cover it all. Just trying to get a bit more difference in there. What's everyone been up to today? Working, crafting, looking after children. I've been out doing some special things for some team members that have progressed recently. So I have a team. Anyone else is watching, they want to join my team, let me know. It's a great time to join actually, because it's you know, it's the last chance sale. So if you joined at the moment, you get to be able to spend, you know, get products in your cart from the last chance sale and fill up your starter kit with them. And you also get to choose some of the new products, which is like these things. Great way to go. And you get to stay current till the end of June at least, before you, like, we have quarterly minimums. You've got to the end of June to meet them, which is great. Now, have I ruined this one now? Hope not. Bit of a double stamp going on there. Just do a bit more behind there. If I get too much white on there, I can always water it down a little bit, and it does dry not quite so white. See how it's already fading a bit? Looks quite stark when you first put it on. It soaks into the card a fair bit. So you could always emboss in white as well to get that real white. You might have to try that in a minute. So it's not staying really white. Good fun. Oh, you're entering your stamp sets into Evernote. Oh, good on you. It's a big job. I still haven't done all that. Okay, so that's looking a bit whiter there. I'll leave it there. I'm just going to leave that on my block for now, because I can always wet it again to use it. Just got to remember it's there so I don't get it everywhere. That's the only problem. Right, and to get that out of your brush, just squeeze a bit more water out and just work it out. Make sure you've got it all out of the brush. It's hard to tell with white, isn't it? Right, we'll just leave that there. See, this one's dried a bit, so it goes quite pale. What else will we do with that? Let's put it on. So I was looking at the designer series paper as well. And see, they've done a little flower thing like that on the designer series paper, and they've used this colour here. Look, aren't they pretty? Such pretty paper. I will do a class on this too. June, I think we're doing this in June. I'll just show you the papers. And I did put, what was on that one? I've got a paper share happening too, if anyone's interested. I've put that out already. So make sure you check my link tree. There's a link on the link tree. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? And there's an email if you're in my email group. It's on my social media. Look how pretty they are. I love that one. Well, I love them all, but look at this one. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Right-o. So, what colour will we use? Maybe we could use that colour. I've gone the dark colour, now we could go the light. Although, you know what else? Hang on a minute. Let me find my in colours. Alright, not the in colours. That's not what I'm looking for. Hang on a second. I've got all the core colours. So these ones have got the core colours. Are you interested? You need to register if you're interested in the paper share. I've got one already. So make sure you register. I need 4 people for that. And you just go to my link tree. It's on my stampinup.net page as well. Under specials. Hang on a second. Let me get my mouse working. If you go to my stampinup.net page under specials, what have we got here? What's going on? Uh-oh. Something's just changed. Something just changed. Okay. What has just... Exciting news. Stampin' Up! Have just done an upgrade of the Demonstrator. So the they call it the DBWS. And that's this page here for me. So Fiona Fernandez.stampinup.net. Anyone that's a demonstrator paying to have that website with Stampin' Up! Gets to edit their stamp site. So I can put things on there. I put my projects on there. I put information about me on there if you look through the About Me section. The host and the join are mostly just Stampin' Up! Generated, but they generate a lot of the stuff that's current and coming up, which is great because I don't have to do that. But I can have my own events in there, which I do, and I can have specials. So on the specials page, I haven't looked at this since they emailed us today to tell us about the update, right? I haven't even checked it yet, so because they've been out all day. So I've just come in to have a look at my page, and previously when you went into the specials page, it had my stuff at the top, and then I had little notes saying, you know, below this section is the current Stampin' Up! Stuff. So, oh, thanks, Athena. And now it's got the Stampin' Up! Stuff at the top of that section, of the special section. If you scroll down past that, then it's got a section called My Specials. And I'll have to edit that tonight or tomorrow to say, take that line out that says see below this section for the current Stampin' Up! Specials. So it's on there. I'm running a paper share, blah, blah, blah. Click here to get all the details and register. So it goes to a Google form and it gives you all the information about the share. And Athena's just popped it in the comments for me. Thank you, Athena. Very helpful. So that's how you join my paper share. So this is within Australia only. And anyone can take part in it. I need 4 people per share. So if I get 4 people, that's the first share. And then if I get another 4 people, I'll do a second share. So that's how we work it. So I just make a record of who registers in what order. Google Sheets is fantastic. It just puts it all in order for me. Makes it much easier to do. So that's exciting. We've got a paper share happening. So all the designer series papers in the new catalogue are in the share, and a few of the specialty ones as well. I didn't do the things like the in colours and the regals, those patterned papers that are with those, but because, you know, I had to draw the line somewhere. But this is the paper that is the core colours that they've just brought out. for in the new catalogue. This is. So this one here is an old one, and they've brought it back. Pretty Peacock. I love it. It was out when I started. There's another one called Lost Lagoon. I think it's that one, is it? No, it must be this one. Lost Lagoon is a bit lighter. Look at that. So I think we'll pick a colour out of here. We'll do another daisy card. And I've got the daffodils. So the other thing I was going to tell you. So the Delightful Daisies will be out in the new catalogue. So 2nd of May goes live. And then we've got this one's called the Scalloped Contours Dies. I thought I might use that tonight, but that's still current and it's continuing into the next catalogue. And Daffodil Daydream has Happy Mother's Day in it. So I got this out to use. This is on sale. So look at them individually in the website if you're looking for that. But I thought I'd use the daisies and use the Happy Mother's Day out of there. I think that's what we're doing. We'll work it out as we go, shall we? So I'm wondering whether to use the lighter, that colour. That's nice, isn't it? And we might stamp some daisies on there as well. I was trying to get the contrast on this one, which I have. I can see it in the picture there. It looks really lovely. Or we could put it onto that, couldn't we? I might put that one on there. I quite like that. And then we can do another one afterwards. Let's try that one. Let's get rid of that. Just get some. Now I only bought the 12 by 12s of this one at the moment. Just move my stamps. And we'll cut this one there. And we want that one at, I think. What do I normally do? I'm going to cut this one in half. Not in half. I need this one to be longer. Watch out for that white ink. Hang on, I better move that. I'll end up tipping it on myself. Put it up there. The trimmer is very handy because you've got this long arm that comes out. So you can measure. I want to go 21. That's right, isn't it? 21 and half of that. Yeah. We're still working with the 12 by 12s. Oh, then we end up with a nice little piece. That could go on something. And don't forget to put your cutting tool up the top when you're scoring. Have I done that right? Yep. Righty-o. This is a pretty colour. I don't have the ink pads for these yet. I've got the colours in the. I bought the Stampin' Up markers in this collection, so that I had all the colours in it. So they're all the colours. Pretty, aren't they? I haven't put the label on it. I usually put a label on them so I know what colours are in it. But I haven't got that far yet. Been a bit busy. Been a busy bee. I quite like that because it just keeps that white nice and subtle. Right, what colour will we stamp our sentiment? Let's keep this one nice. I'm trying to keep it simple. Oh, look, we've used the Mother's Day before. And I love that one. The splotchy one, look at that. Gorgeous stamp. Another stamp block. I might pop that up on a piece. I don't know if white's going to be too stark actually. It's too white. Looks too bright, doesn't it? Ooh. Decisions, decisions. Anyway, let's just stamp it. Let's use, I think we'll use the Pretty Peacock. What do you reckon? Pretty Peacock marker in here, look. What's the other end look like? Let's have a look. And there we go, that's the two ends of the markers. You can use your markers on your stamps. Don't use your blends on your stamps. Markers are for water. Blends have got alcohol in them. Just stamp that on there. That might be okay. Now I need to find a shape. What shape can we cut it out? Oh look, there's a little shape in here, but I don't think I went big enough. Uh-oh. I think I went too small. Although we could cut that off. Yes, yes, we will. I'll just cut that down there. Just put our little card over to the side for a second, and we'll just put that silicone out. The silicone sheet is really handy for doing this and holding our mini. Put that lid on the brush. That's better. Right, let's try this. So I'm going to cut half of it, some of it, and then I'm going to make it shorter. And I've done this before, and I'm pretty sure I've got a video showing this as well somewhere. So you put your top one to there. Oops, it moved it. Ah. Hang on, let's try that again. Trying to remember which way I went last time. That's the way I did it last time. Go straight down. Hold it. Push it in. Hold it very firmly. And then go along. And it's not going to cut past here, because we've got the plate finishing there. Watch out for your ears. Pull it out. And then, see, we've got half cut. And then we put that side on where we want it, and it sort of grabs inside there, so I think I need to come over one more. It's grabbing in the groove that it's already cut, and we do the same thing again. So we don't want to cut this end. Put your plate back in and go to about there. It didn't move that time because it's sitting in that nice groove that we've cut. Is anybody crafting tonight? Today's everything fell out. Right, see, look. We you get a little half one. So you can do this with any dies like this. You can just change the length of them to suit yourself, which is wonderful. I think it's so handy. I was so happy when I saw that trick. It's been a while since I saw it, and I can't remember where I saw it, but I did, and I loved it. See, there we go. See, I don't want to cover up all my flowers. I want to cover up all my artwork. Which bit do I want to cover up there? Maybe that bit. Maybe I could go there. I don't know. Should I cover that up? I got out this ribbon tonight. I might try this one. I'm not sure if I'm using it on this though. Not yet. Okay, that's all right. That's pretty. Actually, that does look nice with that. Oh, I like that. Wasn't expecting that. So the colour I used in here was pale papaya, and a little bit of pumpkin pie is the dark colour. And on the little flowers, I only use the pumpkin pie. So there's a little stamp in the set. You can find your stamps again. Stuck something on top of it. There's these little stamps for the centres. So on this one here, I just sort of used the edge of the stamp to do a bit of extra white on it. That's how I got those. So I don't want to cover that up. What about that? Ribbon at the bottom, Mother's Day at the top. No, maybe not. Maybe Mother's Day at the bottom. I might do that. I quite like that. Simple. I wanted to do something fairly simple. Quite like that, but I feel like that's missing a little bit of something. The something could be a bit of this stamp that I like so much. This one. I might do a bit of that around the edge, I think. Let's get that off there. And we'll just get a bit of scrap paper out of my scrap paper section. Just do a bit of that on the right. Do we want white or do we want something dark? Oh, that's a good question, isn't it? Just going to do a little bit off the edge. Decisions. Too many decisions. What have we got here? We've got this colour here. Hang on a minute. That's one of the new ones. New in colours, Wild Wheat. Here's my little sample piece. Here we go. Let's do a little sample. Let's just get a little bit of that on there. That looks like that. And, or, I'll do it on the card then. A little bit of white or both. Sure. I feel like it just needs a little bit. What do you think? The dark or the light? Bring it up. Looks like that. Maybe a little tiny bit of both. I don't have any blends yet to spatter anything, although I did spatter the other day with my paintbrush, which worked quite well. Let's put that over there for a second. Let's spatter on this piece. I used my brush And I used, let's close the white. We don't want to get anything in the white, do we? Let's just use this one, this stamp block for a minute. A little bit of that on there. How did I do this? I did a bit of water, a bit of paint, like that. I just flicked it the other day and it worked, I thought. No, maybe I flicked it off something. I can't remember what I flicked it off. I was doing it. I was flicking. See, that gives us little spatters everywhere. That works. Just little tiny ones. I think I like that. I'll try that. Just around the corners. Splatter everywhere else except on the card. It's very subtle, but there's some splatters on there. Maybe we need a darker colour. Wipe that off your ink block, stamp block. Might try a bit of Pretty Peacock. I'm not worrying about the other colour in there because it's darker. This one a bit of darker. You can do this with your blends too, with the lids. I don't think I've got a blend in this colour. Not getting very big splotches out of that. Probably because you can't notice it as much on this card too. But it's got a few little bits on there, so I'm happy with that. Just get it out of my brush. Give that a clean. Still green. There's still green coming out of there. Give it another squeeze. That's better. Right. We've cleaned all the blocks off. It's a bit hard to see, but I feel like it's just got a bit extra in it. Hang on, let me get some focus on that. It's just got little bits of extra black in the thing. I might just do a bit of something else around the edge. Let me look at that one. I need another one. What other stamp has splotches on it? Let's have a think. It's that one. I love splotchy stamps. Look, this one's got one. This is the Season of Chic. This one here. It's a bit different to that one. Might be too big. I'm just not liking the whole length of that. I might use this one. Let's get rid of my daisy off there for a second. Because that way I can just do a little bit up there. Use this card again and do a sample. You might do a stamp off. Practice on this one. And we'll have to make another card, won't we? Give us a little bit of white around the place. And don't forget it does fade off a little bit, even if it looks a bit bright at first. Put a bit in there. That'll do. Just give those a good wash, won't you, after you use that white on there. Alright, better put that stamp back or we'll forget where it came from. We'll do that one in a minute. Oh, put it up there. We'll do the white ribbon around the bottom. Righty go. Ribbon scissors. This ribbon is quite solid. I usually put it around the back when I want to. You could do it around like that. Gives you a nice edge, but you could. I might actually just cut this one flat, because I think you'll end up with a nice edge. I'm just going to trim it here. Actually, quite like the raw edge for this. I shall put it on the ribbon, I think. No, I won't. I'll put it on the card. Let's work out where I want it. Just silicone matte underneath there. So we don't want to stick our glue onto our table. So about there. And our ribbon to be there. Get that out of there. And I think that looks straight. Hope it's straight. And because I've left it on the ends, so I don't think this matters which way you put it down. Looks about the same both ways. Have a look. Oh. Drop it on the glue. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same both sides. Hope it's straight. I think it's straight. And then I'm just trimming the edges off like that. I should do on the front. Just trim that one off again because I missed a bit. One down, and then we'll stamp some more daisies. Let's get that nice and straight. Squish it on, and I'm going to grab a piece of white. I cut some up again the other day on my inside of my cards. You know what we might do? We might just stamp a little daisy, hey, before we do that. Put that on in a minute. Where's that little daisy gone? I'll get this little, oh, you know what we could do? We could get this little daisy. Hang on. Oh, hang on, what's that one? Another little daisy there, look. These ones. Oh. Could put one inside the card. I'm not sure about that one. Where was that? Oh, look, you can see where they all were on the thing. Oh, there's leaves too, look. I missed the leaf before. Do we want leaves on there? I actually quite like it without the leaves, but does anyone else need leaves on there? Not sure what colour we do the leaves. On here? No, I think I'll leave the leaves. Do this one. I'll do this one on the inside. And we might use the wheat. Wild wheat. Stamp it it off there. And we'll just put a little middle in. I don't know, it might look too bright with the pumpkin. Looks different on there because of the colour of the card. I've got stamp ink all over me. I seem to stick my finger in this one every time I use it. I don't mean to. I think that might be too bright for inside my card. Might look a bit weird, hey? Let's just have a look. I'll do one there. Oh, that stamp's such a lovely middle. Let's just stick it in there and see what we think. If it's too different. What do you think? Do you like that? Not sure if I like it with the pumpkin pie in the middle. It does look quite nice. Might be alright. Right, oh, let's put that in there. Just wondering if that daisy needs a bit more, like it looks too stark. I'm wondering whether to do it with a solid. The question is which colour. Let's just have a look. Not the orange centre. You don't like the orange centre? Well, I'll just play on this one. I'll try this. We'll keep that for another card. Yeah, it's just not quite right. We'll keep that over there for another card. I've got another one. And now I'm thinking not to use the wild wheat. I think the wild wheat was too much. So we've got it on the front there. I think we just need something pale. Oh, where's my pens? We could use a bit of the Lost Lagoon. Because that'll blend it in with the card then. Trying to get the lines out so that it doesn't so they're all going the same, you know, out from the center. I think that'll blend in better. Yeah, that's better. Pretty Peacock. Sorry, I went Lost Lagoon. We could do Pretty Peacock over the top. Yeah, I went to put the lid on. Oops, daisies. Put the lids on. Yeah. Pretty Peacock. We could do Pretty Peacock on this one. We don't need the whole lot, do we? Because we're only doing part of it. Oh, you like the Lost Lagoon? What about the Pretty Peacock over the top to get the borders? Should we just do the whole lot? Put the lid on. Could line that up. Oh, I can't see. Where does it go? I don't know if I've got it in the right spot. I think I have. There we go. Look at that. Looks like I drew it. Look. Look at that. I like that. Okay. Right, I'm happy with that one now. Let's stick that in. Pretty colour. Haven't seen this colour before. I wasn't around in Stampin' Up when they had it before. Back in this thing, just give that little rub down. Make sure your edges are nice and smooth. Texture's back in there. And let's put this on. I might just use a dimensional for that. Oh, we'll have to find some bling, won't we? That's a good question. Now, we're also going to need that wink of stone that I saw on my desk there. There it is. So it's already shiny. I'm up close. That's where I did the clear embossing on it. You've got that going on. Just thinking I need some Castella somewhere. I'll just add to it a little bit. To those bits I did earlier. Just to give that a little bit more glitter. glitter going on. It's quite subtle. I like that. Nice little stamp inside. Now, where's my other one gone? It's up here. And this one's a different shape. We might put that one. Why don't we put that one on that base? Do something different with that one. Just score it. Get some things off the desk. So much happening here. Okay, let's get that off the desk. I can go on the Jaffa box. Right, now we really should look at this, the layers as well. Or should we try stamping a different flower on this one? We could do the daisy stamps again. We could do layering another day, couldn't we? With all the dies. Or we could do a bit of both, I suppose. So how that'll go. Let's have a look. Right, now we need our mat. Where did I put my mat? There it is. Put that one away. Put that one up there for a minute. Okay, so the way I did this before, I don't know whether we want to do embossing. We might do a bit of stamping and then do a layer or two. I might use this one. Where is it? That one? Which way does the stalk go? That way? Another stamp block. Oh look, you can even cut the stalk out. It's pretty cool. I wanted to use this little one. Not sure which way to go with that one. That one up like that. Let me have a look at the paper. Okay, so they've got that like that. A whole lot of them like that. With stalks. What have we got here? Okay, we've got a little layer one there. Right, let's do some background stuff first. I think I'll go with the dies do look interesting, don't they? So nice sleeves there. What's that? Oh, hang on a minute. That's all one piece. Is that what you meant? I just noticed that. What's going on there? Oh, maybe that cuts out one of the papers. Hang on, let's have a look. I'll just flick through the paper for a second. Just wondering which one it is. No, it's not that one. Does it cut out the paper or is it a stamp thing? I can't tell. That doesn't look right either, does it? No. I'm still looking through all the papers. Did I try that one already? It's sort of got a funny little one there. They don't seem to match. No. I'm not sure what that's for, but it is interesting. We've got a couple more here. I think there might be one that matched. I don't think so. Well, you're right, that is very interesting. We might have to just cut it out. And stamp on it. Grab some of my board. See if it'll fit on this piece. On that piece, I was cutting palm trees out earlier. Ah, it's just too small. We'll get another piece. I am not sure why they've done it like that. I'll just cut it off. Enough, so I'm not using the whole sheet of paper. Maybe we could die cut it and then stamp on it. How does that sound? Trim it off. Just trimming the edges off it so I'm not wasting too much card, because I don't like putting extra cards through them when I'm cutting. I'll cover this up. So much for that idea. Change my mind. Right, let's try this. Seeing as you've spotted that in the dies. I'm going to die cut it out. Always good to play with them first, isn't it? See what everything does. Maybe it's just a way of cutting them all out at the same time. Oh, look at that. Which way was that? Comes off. So you might keep that piece for a leaf. Can probably fit a leaf on there. Look. So I keep little pieces like that. Just be careful getting this off, this one. Little bits in there. All these little bits. Oh, what have I got going on here? Bit of glue on my cheeky pick tool. All these little dots to push out. Ah, maybe this is for layering something, now that I think about it. Like if we cut out, we're going to have to cut the other ones out now, you know. Now we started. Right, oh, let's just get on. Now you could even keep these if you wanted to and put them in your Christmas box. Look at this cut shape of those, or you could even use them behind something. I like that idea. I'll just put, I won't use them on this one. I'll put them in my little box over here. Let's get the dots off my mat. Scraping the plate off so I get all the bits off it. Right, we might have to cut something else out then. Oh, so maybe you layer it. It would go that way, wouldn't it? How about we go sideways? What's this thing? Maybe that way. Oh, can't decide. We could do a stem and a stem. A stem and a stem and a stem. But I'm thinking maybe these could go over the top. Look at these ones. Oh, get it off. Stick on well, don't they? And then we've got a leaf here. I'll put the leaf there and we'll just get these ones off. And then this thing. I'm not sure if we want that thing as well. Because we could stick that there. Maybe if we stamp them. Ooh. That could go over the top of it. Where does this one go? Underneath it? Not sure which way I had it. I've moved it now. Well, there's just so many to choose from. I'm just going to cut them all out, I think. I'll just take them over to my big die. My big machine over here. Cut them out and then I can play with them. What do you say? Do that? Let's do a branch as well. A stem. Oh, we'll put that one on too. We can always colour them in. Other colours. Put them over here. Bring the machine over. Pop it in over here. The outlines will cut the stamped daisies, yes. So because they're clear, you can stamp over them. Oh, I hope that cut right then. Everything jumped. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it's okay. We'll just put all them back over there now. So we've ended up with all that. look, these ones have got lines in them. Look. You see that? Come onto the camera, Fiona. Look at that. They got little embossed lines in them. Oh, nice. And we got this little one. Or you could cut this out of gold or other colours. That one. That one. Is that all of them? Oh no, my little stemmy bit. Do a lot of different things with this. Right, is that everything? No, I've got this little piece here. Hang on. Just get your little take your pick tool. That one. That's out of that one. They're odd bits. Okay. Right. There we go. Let's get rid of some plates. You might need another one or two of these, hey? Probably need to stamp those before I do that. Where did I put that stamp? Here it is. I don't know what colour to stamp them. Oh, let's stick with our little colour scheme we've been going with. Let's see what this looks like stamped. There we go. We might just stamp that one too. So we might do that one with a stamp up, hey? Let's see if we can do it. Let's see. How did I do? Oh, not too bad. It's good when you can see through them. Okay, what else do we want? Some leaves. I've got to find that leaf. Here it is. There's the die, and there's the leaf. Let's just put that back on there for a minute. Let's go wild wheat. Oh look, we can put a leaf up here. Another stamped off one there. Might do another one of those. Reckon I'll get one there. I have no idea how many we need, but let's do a few. Oh, that comes out nice. That's stamped off one. We might do the centres with that this time. Okay, we'll just have to cut out some leaves. I think we only get one leaf die. Sure if we're using all of these yet, but we'll see. Okay, put that there. tiny for this one. Leaf. Right, okay, let's go. Let's do a few of them. Where is that going? Okay. There. And see what I'm doing. Okay, just remember to stagger your plate ends. They're not all equal. Uh-oh. I'm feeling that moved a tiny bit. Faster to fussy cut them out, you reckon? Yeah. Maybe. Oh, well, sure. You fussy cut. I'll do this. I'm not going to do all the leaves just now, because that could be really annoying. I'll just pick out a couple of different ones. I'll do this light one. That's down there. Ooh. Uh-oh, no, removed everything. Uh-oh. Stuck to my plate. Right, try and hold that down hard. I really like that stamped off leaf. That looks really pretty. This one. Look, that one looks nice too. Nice texture in there. Oh yeah, that one a little tiny bit off, but that's okay. I'll just do one more leaf. And we'll use that nice textured one. Rum. There you go. Come out. Rightio, let's get those off here. Now, what do we need? We need some. Just put those there. That up there. Oh, that's another leaf. I wonder what happened to that one. Do we want anything stamped? What are we doing with these ones? Let's get everything off there. The glue there. What happened with it? Get those over there. Okay, let's have a little play for a second. So don't forget, we're going to put this on here. Turn that around. Our stems. piece there. Another stem under there. Looks nice once you put the stem under it. Right. Do we want a leaf under there? Where's my leaf? Oh. That might be nice. Oh, maybe we'll have to cut a couple more leaves out. So that we've got some leaves down here. I'll cut them out over there in a second. How about we put some leaves down here? And what are we doing with this stuff? What are we stamping? Anybody ideas? Are we stamping these and putting them underneath? Like we're stamping those ones? Which way does that go? Oh, which way does it go? I don't think it really matters. I think you can layer it however you like. Maybe we'll stamp that one under there. Does the stamp match this? Good question. Yes. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like that actually. Oh, this is too hard. There's too many choices. Oh, too many choices. Oh, look at all the detail in that. There's detail in both of them. What colour are we going to do these flowers, everyone? What are we going to do? Let's think for a second. Shall we do a bit of the... I'm going to bring another colour in. Shall we bring this in? No idea. Let's have a look. Let's get the paper. Let's just play with this colour for a minute. It's the mauve. It's very dark when you do it. First time, second time, third time. Like the third time. Use the brush. Yeah, I wondered that. Oh, you mean brush on the colour instead of a stamp. I really like the detail in the stamp. I might go a third. I'm going to try the third one. Let's get in the right spot. Like that. It's got some nice texture to it. I like that. Maybe we could brush the colour underneath on this one. Do the brushing on this one. And stick it underneath. That looks nice under there, look. And then stamp on the top one. So I get those edges nice and colourful. Maybe just the bottom edges. Let's have a look. Oh no, maybe all of them. Yeah, it goes like that. What time is it? Oh dear. I don't know, I think I lost that then. Maybe. But then we've got this one to go on as well. Oh, maybe that could just stay white on the top. I think I want the center of it darker. Like that. Oh, this is fun. Such a nice way to spend the evening. Thanks for joining me. I feel like we need another colour in there. Okay, so then this one, I need to stamp that one. What have I got that one? Where's that stamp? Does this one have another one? Have I got another one of these out somewhere? Yes, there it is. Of course I do. Okay, well I've got this one on already, so I might just use this one first. Just thinking to go with a different colour, that's all. What have we got there? Just not sure whether they'll all look the same if I do them. I see that one's better on the other one, isn't it? If we can get that on there. We get a bit more definition. Just colour it in with the brush this time and see how that goes. There we go, that gives us a bit of colour. And I want a bit of something else on there. Little bit of this. This is the copper, what's it called? Copper clay. Some of that in the middle. Rightio. Ooh. What colour now? How we going? Mess everywhere. So that one's sitting on that one. Oh, it leaves that one white. To be different. We need something in the centres, don't we? And we need that one stamped. Ooh, this is fun. Right, this one. Maybe we should use a different colour for this one. What's this colour? What have we got there? Fresh freesia. I'll close this one. Maybe we'll do a bit of fresh freesia on this one. Did I get all that ink off? No. sure you clean your stamps. Rightio, let's get some fresh freezer on this one. This one. Oh, that went a bit weird. Okay, never mind. Looks like something's been eating that flower. And then we'll put this one on. I might just try the fresh freezer again. And what other colours are in here? What's that one? That must be that new one, Bubble Bath. That's nice. Very burst. How dark is that? Oh, it's bright pink, isn't it? We might just try a little bit of it on here. Just in the middle. Just to be different. Let's see what I'm doing. Hang on. Let's get it on a piece of white paper we can see. Oh, look at that. It's going to be a real work of art this one. Oh, let's have a look what we're doing here. Ooh. Get the stems out of the way. Right, if we put that under there, still need something yellow or something in the middle. That one. It's a bit tricky trying to work it all out, isn't it? Pull them out. Hang on, let me get my tweezers. Gives it a little bit of colour variation doing that. And then stick that one on there. That one on there. This one. Oh, see, it's going to cover up all our bits, isn't it? My pretty colours. Just give it a bit of colour. Right, well, it gives it a bit of depth, that's for sure. Stick them in there. Stick that light one under there. The dark one under there. Under there. How did I have it before? Like that. It's a bit tricky, isn't it? To them all out before I... Right, we need to cut a couple more leaves. I'll just cut my leaves over here. Because we've only got one little leaf die. Cut them on my big machine here. Talk among yourselves for a minute. How are you all going? Just looking on my screen. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. It's different. Oops, the daisies. That was my big stamp block falling over. What's your favourite colour so far tonight? You're still here. Good, eh? Thanks. You got a favourite colour? Out of all the different colours I've used tonight? A leaf. I probably wouldn't have gone with this colour, like these colours together before, but I just thought I'd try it. I actually don't mind them. Right, we're going to have to put all that together in a minute. Yeah. I'm leaving some of this white, I think. I reckon that can go in somewhere. I think I'll leave that white and I'll leave those white. I like them. Now I need to do something with these little middle bits though. Alright, we've got the idea, haven't we? Let's get the layers off. What colour will we put in the middle here? Shall we go with the pale papaya? Do we want to go bright or soft? Let me think for a minute. It might be good to do one side light and one side dark. Let's put that over there. And use, what will I use? Decisions. Not sure yet. You've got a few now. They've changed it up. Yep. Okay, I think I'll just use my little water painter here. I'll do a bit of that. And that's the copper clay. And a bit of pale papaya. You can't even see it, but that's all right. Put that on my paper. Now let's switch ways up. I'll do the dark down the bottom and the light at the top. Write it on the paper first. I really enjoyed doing this. It's great fun and it's so soothing. And it's, I mean, look how easy that is. Just stick a bit of water in the paint, in the ink, and Go bleh with your brush and you're done. Love it. Let's see what, oh, look at that. Look at that. Now that I've done that, I feel like these leaves need something, but then I'm liking the bit of white popping. On the leaves. Might put a tiny bit more on this one. Because it sort of dries a bit, and then you've got to just wait for it to dry. There we go. Alrighty, and then don't forget to clean your brush out. You need to watercolour the rest of the flowers. Which ones? Ah, you mean here? I like them like that. Look. Don't forget we're going to be covering half of them up with our bits. Yummy. Makes the white stand out more. Yeah, I like the white standing out. Oh, let's put it together and see what it looks like. Oh, what lid have I got? I've got the right lid. Right, lid's on. Board's out of the way. I think I'll leave the white under there. I like that. So, to glue them on, let's have a think about that. Hang on, I'll just get rid of this. Get rid of that. I'll just use a bit of paper towel. Wipe them off. Okie dokie, let's shake everything off. And I'm going to put, yeah, I'm not sure what, you think it's vintage look? I'm really not sure what my look is. I'm just having fun and making a mess. I'll just put that one like, I think I'll just put all my glue on at once. Right, let's put this one on first. Now, which way did that go? That was that way. So I'm not gluing the whole thing down, I'm just gluing the middle of it down. Oh, this one might be glued down, this one. But you can see those little dark bits around in there. And this one, I just like it like this, with the white. Ooh, yummy. Where does that go? Like that. I'm just putting a little bit of glue on there. Just that middle piece. Let's see how that goes. down and then I'll lift them up a bit. Oh, wow. Let's put all this stuff together. Now this one, we're going to lose our dark little bits in there, aren't we? See, I'm losing all my definition. Oh no, what will we do? What colour was that? It was the mauve, wasn't it? Hold on a second. Thought about the other markers, but I mustn't have. Never mind. Just use this for a minute. Oh dear, look at the time. It's getting late. Right, just put a tiny bit of that on your block. Don't stick your water painter into your stamp pad, will you? Because that wouldn't be good for it. This one's not wet. Just think I need a little bit more dark. And this one. Oops, I think I put too much in. Oh well. Oh well. That's how it is. Put a bit of water on it, quick. Squish it around. That's the thing I like about water painting is just put more water on it, just goes. Okay. I think that looks better. Okay, I think we'll stick this card on. So this was just the off-cut piece when I cut a 12 by 12 piece off to make the first card. This was just the leftover piece. So I didn't cut it down or anything, I just left it like that so that we end up with those nice borders. Right, now we need to stick these little bits on. So I'll do them last. We need to stick our stems on, don't we? I think before we stick the flowers down. Where did I have this one under there? I had it on an angle, didn't I? Out that way a bit. Then I'll go underneath. That one. Oops, the glue's there. That's where it's going. Ah, that's where that one's going. it up. Oh, I like that. Okay. I don't think I'm going to put them up higher. There's enough going on with the layers. Let's put a bit of glue under them. Wow, look at that. And we want to put a leaf under there. And a leaf under there. Stick it out a tiny bit. I might put a little bit of glue under there now that I've put those in. Just under the stems there. Because they're sticking up a bit. That's my tweezers. Get that little extra glue off. Oops. Oopsies. Push that in a bit. It's gone a bit funny there. A bit weird. Okay, that's better. Okay. And run another leaf somewhere. Will leaves go down or up? Really not sure. I guess it goes there. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, we didn't put that other piece in. This piece. I don't know, do we want another leaf? Or is that too many leaves? Does anyone need another leaf? Put one up there, under that one. What do you think? Yeah, I think I like it up there. We need to find some bling, don't we? Bling am I going to use? If I got more bling, any new bling? See what we got in the new box. I've got these blings. Got that and that. I'm not sure. Maybe this one. Not that we're ready for bling yet, but you know. It's good to look at art, isn't it? That one might be nice. I think that'll work. Chuck that other one back in the box. Get this one handy. Righty, let's get these bits on. And then we better hurry up. It's 10:21, but I've done pretty well. one down a bit so you can see that pink bit still. It's my little tool. Just lift those up a little bit. Here we go. I mean, you don't want them up too high because if you're putting in an envelope, it's going to squash anyway. Right, oh, will we stick that somewhere? I don't know if we can now. I think I've stuck everything down. Stuck it all down too fast. What do you think? Stick that out the top and then we'll put a sentiment down here. Oops, the daisy's too much glue already. It's really easy to put too much glue on this piece. Could probably be a good bit to use with your adhesive shoots. Let's just lift that out a little bit. Stick that in there. Can't get it down there. There we go. And that gives us a bit of white still. Oh, lovely. Right, shall we do this one as a Mother's Day as well? Remember, the Mother's Day stamp is out of the Daffodil set that's on sale right now. Till it's still available. That's that one. Happy Mother's Day. If you want to know what other stamp sets have Happy Mother's Day, let me just have a little quick look. Where are we? I think I searched for Mother's Day before, didn't I? Mother's Day. Mother's Day. What have we got? Trying to find Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day is in a set called Celebrating You cling stamp set, and it's retiring soon. I do have that, but I don't think it's out here. Happy Mother's Day. Maybe I should try that one instead of this one. The other one looks more scrolly. I'm not sure where it is though. Let's see anything. Celebrating You. Hang on, let me just have a look here. I'll just see if I can find it quickly. I don't think it's there. Charming Sentiments. Just see if there's any more on my shelf that have got Mother's Day in them. Hang on a second. What else has got Happy Mother's Day? Just seeing if there's any others. It's bringing up a lot of things. So what was that? Celebrating You cling stamp set. Hang on a second, don't go anywhere. I'll just have a quick look. Let's see if it's still here. Here it is, right at the front of my box. At the front of that box that I was clearing out the shelves the other way. This one. celebrating you. Yeah, look, I've already marked it down. It's $42. So it's not on sale, but it is retiring. Got this one, Happy Mother's Day. Might grab that one out here. Which one is it? I can't see it. I'm looking for this one. This one. I'll just put the label on because I like seeing them. Just don't forget to put a bit of flop on that first. See some ink on it. We'll just finish this one off with this. You gotta go? Okay, see ya. I'm nearly finished, but I understand it's getting late. Make sure you put your stamp label in the right way. There you go. Just give that a wash. And your chamois. Back in there so you don't lose it. Put all them in there for a minute. They won't go in when you want them to, will they? Just move it over there. Alright, we'll keep that one out there. We'll use this one, I think. That's pretty, isn't it? It's just a different look altogether. And we'll, you know, this one might actually work in here because I've used a lot of that colour. Although the orange isn't in there. Oh, we could get away with it, I reckon. If we just, oh, I should have kept the ink on there, shouldn't I? We just use a stamp box on it. Just get a tiny bit because we don't need much. If we colour that in a bit, hang on, let's get a bit more water going on there. Blend it in a bit more. Leave a bit of white on one side so that you've got that nice light. There we go. What do you reckon? I reckon we'll get away with that. And that one. And we could put a little bit of the pink on here, couldn't we? Yes. I think I just like painting. Thanks, Aviva. I'm having so much fun with this. I just really enjoyed getting the watercolours out the other week. Well, they're not watercolours, but you know what I mean. Doing watercolouring. It's just been so much fun. Just going to put a bit of pink into this. mauve, moody mauve, just to bring the colour into the inside of the card. I think the thing I love about it is you can just be anything, like, it doesn't have to be, I mean, err on the side of caution, of course, with your colour. Try and start with less is more, and add to it. But even if it does go a little tiny bit dark in spots, you know, it's watercolour. It doesn't really matter. It's great fun creating with it. Look at that, I used up nearly all my ink on the block. Love that. Whew, that's good. Right, lids on. Clean your block. Make sure you clean your block. Now I'll just let that dry for a second, and we shall just stamp our sentiments before we finish. Right, cardstock, Fiona. Yeah, what shape will we use? The same shape. Let's get that little die shape. Where did I put it? I think that might fit around this one. Let's hope so, anyway. Don't know, will it fit? Yes, look at that. Okay. Just cut this little leafy thing off. It's from something else. And alright, let's do the peacock colour for this one, because what did I use on that one? Oh no, I used that on that one, didn't I? Oh, I think I'll still use peacock on this one. I like that. Oh, we've got to wash that a bit. A wipe. Nice coverage. So it does, when I use the markers like this, it does turn out a tiny bit lighter. But I like it. I like the variation in that. If you want it to be darker, let me just get my pad. I mean, you could just put more ink on it that way, but let me find another bit of card. I'm sure there's another bit of card floating around my desk because I've been busy with stuff today. Okay, that way. Oh, look how close. Look at that. That would fit exactly on there. Do you think I can do it? Of course we can. So you'll get more ink off the ink pad. I'll use this ink pad for a while. Let's see if she can do it. Oh, got my thing in it. Let's see how much darker that is. But I quite like the light one for this card anyway. I'll just put that over there. Don't worry about that now. We'll just do this one. I'll just go and cut that over here. I've got my big one here. Got it lined up. How's your Evernote thing going, Athena? There we go. So this one looks totally different to this one because I've done it the longer one. Okay, let's get this middle in the card. Oh, I really like that. I have no idea what I was going to do today. I just love it when it comes together like this. Bit of help from my friends. You've got 114 bundles entered. Wow. You're very fast. Beautiful. Now if you're selling cards, you need to stamp them with the Stampin' Up stamp. And I have one permanently on my Stamparatus. Now we're not selling the Stamparatus anymore, unfortunately. That's where I have my stamp. I'm just going to use that for a second. So you can, I do have another one set up on this block as well, but I don't have the extra. I've got handcrafted for you on the Stamparatus, so I like to use that. I just ink that up. I really hope they bring this back. Oh, didn't get it. Must have inked that bit properly. Yeah, that's better. Let's put these two on here. You need the Stampin' Up bit on there if you're selling them. That piece. And there is a stamp set with it in it. Every catalogue they have a stamp set with that in there. So that we can stamp our cards. I put it on every card, even if I'm not selling it. Now we just got to put our, just let that dry there for a minute, put our sentiment on this one. I don't think I'll worry about ribbon on this one. I think we'll just do the flowers, it looks nice. Unless we need a bit of twine, what do you think? If we need a bit of twine on there? Ooh. Stampin' dimensionals jumping everywhere. What did I do then? Oh, I pulled the backing off. That's what happened. Nah, just bring. Righto. An almighty mess in here tonight. Don't you love it? Oh, hang on. Should I put it? No. See, if I put it up there, I should have put the leaf lower. I think I'll put it down. I think I cover the there, and that way I cover that stem. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't know whether to show the stems at the bottom or cover them. Maybe show them. There. That way it sort of hides the fact that that one's short. Okay, bling we go. Clear the desk. Stuff everywhere. Got stuff everywhere. To clear this one over. Didn't end up using these dies, did I? Never mind, next time. Another time. Maybe not next time, but another time. Right, what bling are we going to use? Let's pick a colour. You want the pinky one? The yellowy one? They're not yellow. These are the in colours. Boho blue. What's that one? That'll be copper clay. That'll be moody mauve. That'll be the wheat one, wild wheat, and that is the pebbled path. Can't be creative without making a mess. I can't, no. I start off quite neat and tidy, and then I've just got stuff piled around me. It's great, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. Which one do we like? I quite like the wheat one. The other thing that might look nice is, let me think for a minute, where will I find those? Let me think. Where did I put them? Those other ones that are in the online exclusives. Hang on, let me just have a look. These ones, loose frosted dots, are they still there? Hang on, let me look. Frosted. Loose frosted dots. These will have the colour in there. Do we need bling on this card or not? I feel like that's nice and subtle, but I'm not sure if I need bling on it. Looking at these, look. These ones you have to stick on yourself. So you get a lot in a packet because you're not paying for the adhesives. I quite like the look of those. And on this one, actually, I'm wondering whether to put the wheat. Three of them on that ribbon there. Wild wheat. Do you think wild wheat on both? See, these ones are like that too. They're frosted and these ones are shiny. Look, the pinky ones on there too, look. They look nice. Look at that colour. I reckon we could do both on that one. You think so? You think wild wheat on both? I quite like this pink one on here. There's little ones in here too. Look. I think I might do a mixture on that one. Just got to work out where. Tiny little drop of glue. So I should put that little tiny one there. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Ooh. So there should be, are there 3 sizes? I think there's 3 sizes. I might put 2 there. Uh-oh, I think I put too much glue then. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? I think it is. I'll just touch it with my finger and get some of that off there. You don't want too much. Oh, I like that. They are so pretty. Now let's just put them around and see where we want the others. I'm going to want one down the bottom. It's getting late, I better hurry. Deary me, I got carried away tonight, didn't I? It takes more time when you've got to put the glue on. Ooh. Right, turn over. So I might put the smaller one up there. I'll decide. Let go, let go. Alright, I want one more. Do I want a little tiny one? Put one in here. It's like, where do you put the other one? There we go, that'll do for those. Just not sure whether I need another pink one on there. Maybe not. I'll think about that one. Okay, let's go to this one. I think we'll put these ones on. Oh, I might have to use this one. I might put these ones on here, I think. On my ribbon. I don't know, do we want any on the card? Just there. I might just keep them there. Okay, so they have a bit of a line in them. You can see it on there, they're all going. So if you want them all the same way, you need to make sure you put them on the same way. roughly the same way. Here we go. Alright, I better leave it there. Okie dokie. There we go. Oops, wrong end. Looks pretty good. Phew! Done. That was fun. I'll clean up in the morning. Thank you so much for helping me and joining me with my card making. Hang on, let me get that in the screen. Everything's not right. Hang on, we'll put it that way. Here we go. We got the daisies in there. Good-o. I shall say good night. Thank you very much. Thank you, Athena. Thank you, everyone else that was here earlier and whoever's here later. Welcome. I'll catch you later. So don't forget, it's last chance sale to the end till the 1st of May. And the 2nd of May will be the live catalogue. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. Lots of things happening. Alrighty. Good night. Ciao.